How's it going? Welcome back to another episode of Slay the Princess. I know it has been well over a month, almost 2 months since the last installment of this, but I am back with Mama Benji.
Hello.
And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I meant to do this way earlier, but things just kept happening and happening and happening and happening and happening. And happening. You get where this is going. But anywho, we are back. Last time, Mama Benji actually got an ending that I have not gotten yet, and actually tapped into a bit of the horror aspect of the game, because for those of you who do know this game, it is also insanely loud, so it's kind of hard to hear myself think right now. But anywho, it is not just like a make your own adventure type thing. There's a lot to it with a whole different bunch of nuances and whatnot, so you know, it was even an ending that I hadn't seen before. That just goes to show how extensive this is, because for those of you who don't know, I'm not going to go into it as to save Mama Benji from any spoilers, but I've done, I like to think most of the endings, maybe like half of them, because there are a lot. But anywho, we're gonna get back into this. I know in the first episode, I was a bit excitable. I might have guided a little too much. I know some people probably pointed that out, but I'm just gonna simply have a simple reminder that anything is possible, any path.
And
you can
everything that happened is connected to everything else.
Yes, everything is connected in some way. But remember, you can do pretty much anything. You could fight her. You could not fight her. You could try to escape with her. You could try to escape yourself. Think outside the box. Basically. That's what I'll say. Because I will say, and you will be seeing a lot of this, she has different personalities depending on your choices. Not gonna say any more than that, but it's all dependent on what you choose as to how she interacts with you. But that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Remember, if you do, the usual YouTuber things that every YouTuber must do. The whole like and
okay.
comment.
It's actually called Slay the Princess.
Yeah. Slay the Princess. That's the name of the game.
Okay.
This is just a special edition, the pristine code, because a whole bunch of updated stuff. But yeah, without further ado, YouTube things, like, comment, all that stuff. If you enjoyed this, if you want to see more Mama Benji, please let me know. Whatever you want to see, whether it be her playing something or reacting to me playing something, or rather maybe reacting to a video with me. Who knows? But either way, let's get into this. I saved right here. I think this should be where we need to be. Oh, Benji, do you remember where exactly we were? Because it was a bit ago. Okay, so quick
probably climbing the hill or something.
Yeah, quick recap. Mama Benji chose to take the knife, and we got the nightmare ending. Or, not ending, but the ending of one of the portions of the game. So, that is what we got. We got the nightmare first for her first run? I don't know. Anyway, let's get back into it. Alright.
I had at least 2 or 3.
Alright, I don't think we need to listen to the same things. Yep, the end of the world. Alright. Alright, well, first decision.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure it's the same stuff, so if you want to just make a quick one. Yeah.
I've got to just go up the cabin.
Silently continue to the cabin? Alright. Because I'm pretty sure whenever it, like, fully resets, that it's like a clean slate, basically. Except you can't, and I don't know if you asked this question, but I'm going to say it. You can't make the same decisions. So, there you go.
Okay.
Like, it won't let you make the same decisions.
Way up the short path to the cabin.
Right.
Warning.
Okay,
Before you
pause.
go any further.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't I sort of go through this twice?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But I'm not going to say how many, but you have to do it multiple times.
Okay.
So it does the 3 thing, and then it restarts. And you do this a few times. All right. First,
The
vital
interior of
choice.
The cabin is almost
Yep.
entirely bare.
Pristine
The
blade.
blade is your implement.
Blade. All right. First important choice.
So what I've chosen before will not be a choice now?
Well, it all depends. If you've exhausted like all you can do, it won't let you choose it again.
Interesting.
But you haven't done that yet, so you can. But just remember, you can do anything, like, and her personality depends on what you choose. It's heavily dependent on that.
In the basement.
Okay.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place.
I think we've heard this before.
Softly carries up the stairs.
This is where we haven't heard yet.
Hello? Is someone there?
You already noticed it, I assume. Her tone of voice,
Okay.
completely different.
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Hi.
Oh, just hi?
Yeah.
Hi!
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Please, come downstairs.
Whee!
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
Hold on. Let's talk.
Alright.
Okay.
Well, hello there. Yeah, because you see what I was talking about? Her personality is dependent on a lot of things.
Okay.
It's the same stuff.
Supposed to end the world.
Oh, where? What?
Oh, right there.
Right here?
Yeah.
Alright.
Wait, what? I couldn't choose that one?
No. A secondary option as well.
Ew.
Like an option to add on to that statement.
Still not sure what to believe.
Not sure. Middle. Okay. Yeah.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think. I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here for so long.
Mm-hmm.
That's... How long has she been locked away?
Did they tell you how I'm supposed to end the world?
Hoping you tell me.
All right.
I don't know how to destroy the world, if that's what you're getting at.
I believe her. She doesn't have to know how to destroy the world to be capable of doing it.
You're gonna be noticing some things.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. I don't trust that, and I don't think you do either, or you wouldn't have come down here to talk.
She has a point. We're talking like this for a reason.
So this shouldn't be about what I'd do if I got out of here, or me saying the right thing to convince you to save me. This is about how messed up this whole situation is. This is my life we're talking about.
True.
Do you really think I can even end the world? Why would I even want to?
True.
We both
I thought
know
you weren't
that
gonna
if there's people
interject.
we can't trust in this situation. It's whoever locked me down here, and it's whoever sent you here. And those two groups are probably one and the same.
What'd you say?
I thought you said you weren't going to interject.
I'm just saying true and making comments.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just reacting. Thank you very much.
Ew.
And for those of you curious, Daisy is also inhabiting the same space, so yeah. If there's any random clinks, just assume it's her. Daisy's my dog, by the way, for those unacquainted with the channel.
Don't let her turn the tables here. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch, no less.
What?
I struck a.
I'm allowed to voice my opinion on the characters, and I don't like the narrator either, thank you very much. I don't like him.
Oh, let's go simple. What's your name?
What's your name? Okay.
Oh,
Matilda.
She pauses, carefully formulating her words before she responds.
I don't know what my name
you can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
Is
Baby?
Princess her name or her title? What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess?
Princess. Oh, Princess, the princess of all the lands.
So is Princess your name? I'm just gonna ask.
Like I
Ellipses.
said, you can call me Princess if you'd like.
I think I'll start it.
I'm sorry, I've been down here so long, I guess I've just forgotten. I must have a name, though. Everyone has a name.
Not everyone.
Okay, that's weird.
I am just making comments. I'm not. Okay. Everything I'm saying does not give any information whatsoever. Just FYI, I am just reacting. It means nothing.
Okay, that's weird.
She hadn't even thought to pick a name for herself. Hopefully you're starting to see that she can't be trusted. Go back upstairs, get the blade, and slay her before it's too late.
Wait, do I just hear the narrator's voice, or is he present?
The narrator's always present.
So, do we ever see him? Can I see him? Okay, just curious.
I'm just gonna.
Alright, don't make me regret this, that last one.
This one?
Yeah.
Aha!
You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you, and you won't. I promise.
You're making a huge mistake. No, you're doing the right thing.
Yes.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Oh, let's go with the first one.
All right.
Maybe there's some way to break the chains?
Yank him off the wall. Poof.
Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
She offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance. If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free. You attempt to make your way out of the
Was she
basement,
suggesting I
but the
cut her
door at
arm
the top
off?
of the stairs slams shut.
Yep.
You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here?
Huh. Try the door.
All
You
right.
try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
Okay, go ahead and yell.
Your shouts and pleas are met.
Let
with
me out of
silence.
here.
You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done. You
Defiance.
make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to. Easier for whom?
Yeah, exactly.
Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yep.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
With the power of friendship.
She barely hesitates before raising
Forgot about
her
that part.
arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf. As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you.
Mama Benji's eyes are wide with shock, by the way.
It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her.
Mm-hmm.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
I like defiance.
Ah, save her.
Yes!
Fine.
Defiance, wonderful defiance.
Ugh.
Place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp,
Woof.
and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground.
Ah, it's fine. It was merely a flesh wound.
After everything, it's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
'Twas but a flesh wound.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
How about a tourniquet?
Approach the locked door.
We won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world.
I can see why I don't like him.
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
Wait,
This isn't
what?
fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
Wait, is that the narrator or
What are
me?
you doing?
Wait,
No.
so you want that?
Yeah?
Alright.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
The narrator's making me do this, right?
Yep. I'm assuming that's what you want.
Resist.
The
Yep.
blade. Move the blade. As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands.
Okay, why does he have claws? Is he not even human?
You'll find out.
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone. Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
Lovely.
I'm sorry.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she? Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her blade work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
28 stab wounds. Sorry, Mama Benji isn't gonna get that reference. But gamers will.
I'm so sorry.
With one last
You guys want to see that
thrust of the
game
knife,
played with Mama Benji? Let me know.
out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive.
Well, you know how to drag out a
Princess
death,
stares
narrator.
down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink.
You can definitely see why I don't like him.
cheeks. It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Okay.
Woohoo! Now for one of my two favorite paths.
You're on a path in the woods. And at the end of that, you're
Yep.
here to slay her.
Yep.
But I died. What am I doing here?
I can assure you that you're not dead. And to answer your second question, you're here to slay the princess. I literally told you that a second ago. If he doesn't know why, maybe it's best to keep it that way. Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did he?
Wait,
We're going
what?
to save our
Oh.
beloved.
There are different voices for different paths. Yeah, there are different voices for different paths.
Our beloved? Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess. Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works.
So is that really him who just died talking to himself? His voice of the smitten?
No.
Okay.
Yes and no. It's complicated. It makes sense as we move along.
We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. It sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek.
In the words of old Steve Rogers. No, I don't think I will.
What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
Amen, brother.
Is it worth saying anything? Oh, I'm just gonna go ahead and say whatever's up there.
All right. So you want to choose that one?
Yes.
Alrighty.
Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me.
Mm-hmm.
You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
Nah, you quite literally forced my body to try to kill the very woman that I was trying to save. Thank you very much. Or rather, she was trying to save.
Speaking for me.
I'm sorry, okay? The woman that we're trying to save,
Okay.
alright?
Okay.
You are the one controlling us, good sir. So it's your
Okay.
fault.
You're the one who did us in, villain.
And that's why I like that voice. I like his
maybe
bravado.
in a literal sense, but you did everything you could to stop us from rescuing her.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I wonder why. Maybe it's because the entire world was at stake. No lone princess is worth that price. I beg to differ.
I just love the voice of the Smitten's just bravado and everything. That's probably why he's my favorite.
I'm not going to argue with you. I'm just going to take a deep breath and assume that whoever is making the decisions here has the common sense to ignore your protestations.
You mean yours?
Protestations.
You mean yours?
Anyway, I believe your second question was, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
Nah.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. You forced the princess to kill us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the
Purely
question of
hypothetical.
how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
And thus the questions begin.
If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died? Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would? She would never. She's a perfect angel that you cruelly imprisoned as part of some convoluted, dastardly scheme.
He's just hilarious and I love him.
Convoluted? I don't know how this premise could be any more simple. Princess bad, stop her, save everyone.
I proved otherwise last time. Just saying.
Just go to the cabin.
Woo! Oh yeah.
Warning. Before she will
Yep.
lie. We already told you we're not playing along with your little game. It's your lies that can't be trusted.
Yes.
Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in.
Love this guy.
I think we've already been over this. I'm pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice.
I mean, it's a pretty good
I
voice.
do. But I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed.
Exactly. Speak your passions.
Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet.
Ah, speak your
Don't give
passions.
their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
Frick you, narrator. And your chicken strips.
The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine-threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table,
Defiance!
with a steel blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
You need it if you want to do it. Okay, I'm gonna find out about the mirror.
The mirror. Approach the
Top.
mirror, or do you want to?
Yeah, top.
Okay.
That's because there isn't a mirror.
Oh,
There's a table, there's
bleh.
a blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
Okay, now
There's
approach it.
definitely a mirror. There isn't. I'm sure the princess would tell us there's a mirror if she were up here. In which case she'd be lying to you because, again, there isn't a mirror.
And you just want to approach it?
Yep.
I forgot about that option.
Walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny.
Boop.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But it was there a second ago. And now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
Wait, am I a bird?
Who knows?
Okay. The knife was used to cut her hand off. If I take it, is it considered to be a bad thing?
Usually.
But it appeared. Okay. Just go ahead and enter.
Alright. Alrighty. Into the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls.
Oh, yes.
The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight, but it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. A soft voice
Lovely.
carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice is somehow even more beautiful than last time. I can hear wedding bells already.
Oh, can you, good sir?
I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning.
No, I think it's perfectly on the top.
Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love.
I am.
Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall. My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
Yes.
You know she can't hear you, right? She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
I'm sure she can.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing.
We're dashing. Did you hear that?
And she called us a hero.
We are a hero. Yes.
Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it? Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before.
Maybe.
That's right, villain, and you killed us.
There's no maybe about that. He did.
Well, she killed us.
He was forced to.
Because he made us try to kill her, it was self-defense.
Exactly.
Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
Exactly.
And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time.
You mean free her without you taking over? Perfect!
Now, hold on. If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her?
You don't know if she ended a world. Thank you very much.
You killed me last time and it hurt.
Why did you... Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry. Didn't you want me to?
We warned her of the cruel forces seizing our body. That's practically telling her to kill us. She is our beloved, and she made the choice to free us of our misery, to show us mercy and make the best decision for everyone. She made the best decision for her. Don't be so quick to assign kindness. You're just opening yourself up to manipulation.
Her and you, thank you very much.
Okay, that looks so simple. Rescue the princess. How? Go ahead.
Oh, you want to just... do that. Okay.
Rescue her? What are you talking about?
Yeah,
Did you forget that
exactly.
She's a world-ending monstrosity? And even if you wanted to unleash
Oh my
her onto
goodness.
the world, despite the complete moral disaster that would be, you'd have to get her out of those chains. Good luck with that. Don't you see how
Knife
dainty
appears?
her hands are? We'll be able to slip her out with ease.
Mhm.
No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains. If her hand could just slip out of the chains, why hasn't she done it already? Because we've yet to present her with her freedom.
He does have a point.
Not sure I follow. Would you rather believe me, a passionate heart guided by love and her own good nature? Or would you
Oh
rather
my
believe
goodness.
The devil on your shoulder who tells you what you can and cannot do. I think I'd rather believe in facts. Ah, so you're one of those empiricists. One of us has to be. Then let me show you a brand new truth. Narrator, we courageously step forward and free our beloved from her bindings. No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess,
You'll do what?
Take over our body and force us to try and kill her.
I love how you said that at the same time he did. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that
I knew it was coming.
was perfectly timed.
I would if you had a weapon. Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought. You wouldn't. I would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her?
Mm.
You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed. I can't believe it. But I guess I have to.
He's really freaking pretty, I gotta say it.
I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The princess jumps up and
Yay!
snuggles you in a joyful embrace. Ugh.
I like hugs. Frick you, narrator.
And one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back, and everyone out there would be saved. Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon. Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
I know, right? The power of love. Got the power of love. Oh,
What
sorry.
do we do now?
Yeah. What do we do now? Oh, let's be romantic. We leave and then we have our whole lives.
Yes, embrace the chaos.
Sounds perfect.
Embrace it.
Okay.
The princess
Embrace
takes
it.
your hand, the last hopes of the entire world slipping through your fingers as they intertwine with hers.
Great.
We have
Wonderful.
each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending.
You got that right, Smitten.
I think that you do, actually. Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it. I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left. You and the princess walk up the stairs hand in hand. Look at the way she's smiling at you. She doesn't have to be so happy about this.
I love just making him mad.
And what happens
Wait.
after we walk up the stairs?
Mhm.
Let's see. Oh, the door
Uh.
slams in your face and the lock clicks. That's a familiar move.
Mm.
Did I do that last time? You should know that you won't be able to leave.
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love. Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her. Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you have ever known. Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice.
What about your delusional voice?
I was actually about to say that. Well, not in those exact words, but something along those lines.
I'm just along for the ride at this point.
Me too, brother, me too.
I think we can open with try together.
Woo! With the power of love!
Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
like a pair of teenagers
Open
in love,
sesame.
you and the princess place your hands on the door together. And the lock clicks and the door creaks open. Are you kidding me? I told you our love was insurmountable.
So insurmountable indeed.
Princess, make your way upstairs and the blade. That's right. There's still a chance for you to do the right thing. Take the blade from the table and slay her before it's too late.
Do I not have a choice to kill the narrator? I'm not gonna say the princess. Go ahead and take that one, yeah.
You're enjoying this, aren't you? You're taking every opportunity you can to draw out the end of the world and make me suffer. I hate you.
Okay.
You know, if her walking out that door is really gonna end the world, can't we all just stay here? Seems like an easy win for everyone. That's not how this works. Yes, what he said. That's not how this works. Obviously, we have to leave with her. It's our happy ending.
Exactly. Very happy ending.
Okay, I'll ignore him and see what happens.
Just ignore.
That's the way out. We're going to leave together, just like you wanted.
Yay!
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? You cross the room, opening the door to the cabin, and then you step outside. Our happy ending at last.
We did it. What should we do now?
Go to Disney World.
Where did
Oh my god. Disney World. I'm going to Disney World.
Where did he go? Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too busy staring deep into our beloved's eyes.
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
She's cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
A familiar scene. But you don't get the chance to make that jacket, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns.
Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
Approach the mirror.
Okay. You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final. Yes. I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt, right?
Voices feel small, distant as you approach. Gaze into the reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You've grown. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. But I'll see you into the cabin. You are at the cabin.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Alright, you want to ask anything?
Okay, choose the first one.
First one?
The same.
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
We'll just go top to bottom?
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, everything you say feels like a riddle. Can you give me a single straight answer?
I'm sorry. Words are difficult for me. They never fully weave what I wish to say. If you do not like my answers, then you need not ask me questions. The vessels you choose to bring me carry far more meaning than anything words could say in the spaces between.
What does it feel like to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
when this is all done, do you know what you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was. I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed. But in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
You know, at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to... Oh, wait. Actually, do you want to say that, or do you want to skip that
No.
one? Okay. When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before?
Yeah.
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
I mean, she got a point. It's kind of not useful to just get the same one over and over and over again. Alright, you've been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Thank you. Do you want to do that one? Alright.
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
What do you want me to bring you next time? You want to do that one? Skip.
That's not even an option. An eye for nothing.
So skip?
Yeah.
Alright. Do you have any on this vessel? So
Yeah.
that one, okay.
This one is soft and delicate. You molded her to love you, and she'll make for a gentle heart. Do not worry.
Goodness.
She has served her purpose.
I don't want to hurt you, but the more times I go back, the worse I fear things will be.
Sure.
The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but their impulses are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them, you are a gate to something more, and any hurt you've caused them is understood as a fair price for freedom. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me. The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
Next time, how many more?
Okay, yeah.
How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective. You will have your rest in due time, and I am sorry for the burdens I place on you.
Ready to go back?
Yeah.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Things goes dark and you die. And back at the beginning, which is a lovely,
You're on a path.
lovely time.
And at the end of that path is a cabin.
Cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. But we are going to save that for the next episode. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining for another episode of Slay the Princess. This one was actually a lot shorter than the last one by like about 50 minutes, but that's probably because now we have a pretty good handle on how things work, so it wasn't as fumbly. But Mama Benji, any thoughts on this particular run?
I want to kill the narrator.
In Minecraft, YouTube. We're talking about in Minecraft, obviously. Anywho, yeah. Any other thoughts, or is that about it?
That's about it.
All right. Well, as always, like I said in the beginning, if you want to see more of this, please let me know, and you know, by leaving a like and leaving a comment, be like, I want to see more, blah, 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 or anything else you want to see. Either us play or her watch me play or whatever, just however that works, or watch with me, things like that, anything. But that being said, I will hopefully see you, lovely ladies and gents and the men's alike, in the next video. And as always, God bless, stay awesome.
Oh, baby, when you look me in the